Hello everyone. Today I'm here with you to share another method with the help of which you can find out quickly whether the marriage alliance will work for you or not. It is a very simple method and it will help you save the ordeal of going through the tedious matchmaking process. So if this method gives you a green signal, then only I would suggest you to go ahead with the matchmaking process. This method is based upon the nakshatra of the moon of the boy and of the girl, and it involves certain steps. And by going through the certain steps which involve some mathematical calculation, you will be able to decide whether you want to go ahead with the alliance or not. So what are these steps? I will share with you, and I will also give you some examples of people who are currently married, and we will see whether this calculation has worked in their charts or not. So here I am putting it on the screen share mode, and here it goes. So the first step is to take the girl's chart, and you can note down her moon nakshatra. So she will have her moon in some XYZ nakshatra. You can note down the name and the number of that nakshatra. That is the first step. Second thing is you have to count the nakshatra of the girl's moon and reach to the nakshatra of the boy's moon. So boy's moon would be in some nakshatra. So do the counting from the nakshatra of the girl and reach the nakshatra of the boy. Next thing to do is to multiply this count with 5. So whatever be the count you get, you have to multiply it with 5. Then whatever product you get out of multiplication with 5, you can divide that with 7. Next step is the remainder that you will get out of the division. Suppose you get some remainder XYZ, that will indicate the expenditure in that marriage. By expenditure, I mean the losses that you will go through in the marriage. Now the same steps have to be repeated in the boy's chart. So from the girl's nakshatra of moon to the boy's nakshatra will be some count, and from the boy's nakshatra to the girl's nakshatra would be reverse counting. So do the reverse counting once again and you will get some number. Now multiply that number with 5 and divide the product with 5 and you will get some remainder. That will tell you about the gains coming through that marriage, or you can say the income. So after you have both the numbers in your hand, from the girls to the boys chart and from the boys chart to the girls chart, you can compare these two numbers. If the gain remainder or the number which you get as your gain is more than the number that you get as your loss, then I would suggest that this marriage will lead to prosperity and happiness. So if the gains are more, then you can go ahead with the marriage alliance. But if the losses are more, then the marriage will not work and the marriage will lead to failure, or you can say poverty. So this is the rule, and now let's share it in the example chart. So this is the example of a person whose moon is in the Vishakha nakshatra. So this is given here. I will just enlarge it. So the moon is in the Vishakha nakshatra. So you have noted down. Then you have to go to the girl's chart, and the girl's moon is in the Purva Bhadra nakshatra. So here moon is in the Purva Bhadra nakshatra. So from the Vishakha nakshatra, you have to do the counting to the Purva Bhadra nakshatra. So these are the 27 nakshatras. So the Vishakha nakshatra is the 16th nakshatra. This is the boy's nakshatra. From the 16th nakshatra, we have to reach till the Purva Bhadra nakshatra, that is of the girl's moon. So this count comes out to be 10. Okay. So from this, from the count of 16 to the 25th nakshatra, the count is 10. Now you have to multiply 10 with 5, you will get 50. Now this 50 has to be divided by 7. You will get the remainder as 1. So this is the gain. Counting from Vishakha to the Purva Bhadra, you get the remainder as 1. This is your gain. Now you have to do the same counting from the girl's chart and reach the boy's nakshatra. So her nakshatra is Vishakha and her nakshatra is Purva Bhadra, that is the 25th nakshatra, and the boy's is Vishakha. Doing the reverse counting, you will get 19. So this I will just show you here. So see, here I will just make it bigger for you to understand it better. So see, from the Purva Bhadra, when you do the reverse counting, you will get 19 as the figure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So from the Purva Bhadra, Vishakha is the 19th nakshatra. So now what you have to do is, you have to multiply 19 with 5, you will get 95, and then you can divide 95 with 7. So you will get the remainder as 4. This is your loss. So when you compare the loss with the gain, you saw that the gain is 1, but the loss is 4. So it means this marriage will result in severe losses. So now I will tell you the scenario of this marriage. They have been divorced in the current year itself, and the girl demanded huge alimony from the boy, and the boy had to go through lots of difficulties in this marriage, and he had to give lots of alimony in order to get rid of this marriage, because it was a very disastrous marriage. So this is a simple way through which you can figure out whether this marriage will work for you or not. Now we will take another example. So this is the example of another boy. Here I am not sharing the chart, but I am just writing the nakshatra of the moon of the boy. So boy is in the Anuradha nakshatra, and girl's nakshatra is the Purva Ashada nakshatra. So Anuradha is the 17th nakshatra and Purva Ashada is the 20th nakshatra. So from the boys to the girls nakshatra, it is the 4th nakshatra in the counting. So which means you have to multiply 4 with 5, you will get 20. And after that, you have to divide 20 by 7. The remainder that you get would be 6. So this is the income from the marriage. Now doing the same from the girl's chart, her nakshatra is Purva Ashada, and from the girl's nakshatra to the boy's nakshatra, the count is 25. So you do the reverse counting as I explained in the previous example, you will get 25th as the number. So 25 has to be then multiplied by 5, you will get 125. Then this number has to be divided by 7. You will get the remainder as 6. So this is the loss. Now you saw that the income is also 6 and the loss is also 6, which means this is an average marriage. Neither it is going to cause losses nor it is going to cause any gains. So basically it's a very neutral marriage. So here you can go in for matchmaking, and if the matching is good from the other angles, then you can go ahead with this marriage proposal. But if the other things are also not good, then you can reject this match. But this is a real life example. So in this case, the marriage is running smoothly. There have been some difficulties in this marriage, but still the marriage is running smoothly. So here the loss and the gain, they are going hand in hand. So friends, this was about the way through which you can figure out very quickly with the help of the nakshatra of the moon of boy and girl, whether you should go ahead with this marriage alliance or not. So I hope this method would be of use to those people who are wanting to get married and who are looking for ways to find out whether the alliance will be suitable for them or not. So if you have liked the method, do share it with your friends and colleagues, and it will also help them find the right possible partner for them. And please do press the like icon, and please do subscribe if you have not subscribed so far. And I will be coming up with something interesting in my next video. So stay tuned, and blessings to all.